friends, it's Anna. I'm coming to you from my overwhelming studio where piles of clothing are really pushing me out. I have to get my crap together and post. I'll try to post 30 today. The thing I've been playing around with is whether I am going to start eBay this week or not. I told you guys before, eBay is really intimidating to me. But I know I have to start somewhere, so maybe I'll start today or this week. But anyway, thank you for the great response for yesterday's video. And also I got a quick reminder. Yes, Gigi. Yes, baby. I got a quick reminder that I forgot to talk about the magazines I read, so I'm going to show them to you guys right now. One of my favorite magazines is, can you guess? Style Watch. So if you're gonna order only or subscribe to only one magazine, let it be Style Watch. I mean, seriously, they have so much information. Not only do you get to know brands, you get to know the different styles and style names. So reading this on a monthly basis will totally improve your fashion acumen greatly. This one magazine alone, and just like they have stuff on shoes and oh my goodness, just check this out. Reading this one magazine can really do a lot for you. Hey, check this out. Candy colors, and I have two candy color ASOS jackets in my closet, so maybe I'll use this magazine spread maybe to like redo the pictures I have of those jackets. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna mark this page. So anyway, Style Watch, and this one goes for, let me see if there's a little pricey thingamajig. I think it's fairly inexpensive. They don't have a price on here. Normally all those magazines have a price. I don't know, like I get these all free because I used to fly a lot, so I get a bunch of free magazines because of that. Let me see if there's a little insert that says, you know, like $12 for 1 year. No, I took them all out because they're so freaking annoying. Never mind. So Style Watch. Great magazine. The next magazine I read, it's one of my faves, I always gave away the third one, is Marie Claire. So this is Marie Claire. Marie Claire is, they don't have a price too? Every magazine I ever look at has a price in front, like above the bar, the barcode. How freaking weird is that? So anyway, the reason I like Marie Claire is because of these little features I just love. Like, for example, this is Beast and Show. And so they have all these cute novelty fashion items that match this theme. Or, I'll give you another example. Jumble Book. Check this out. Isn't that awesome? I love looking at that stuff, and then if I find anything while I'm thrifting that kind of falls into this category, I can use this page somehow to make my posting even better. Look at this. Arcade Fire. Isn't that awesome? Check out those styles. So once again, you're learning designers, you're learning what different things are called, and kind of, you know, what to look for. I love this one. Black Swan. Love it, love it, love it. So Marie Claire is awesome for that. Or even just something simple like Look Luxe. So then when you go to the thrift store, you can pick up a few pieces and like call it a Look Luxe blah blah blah, you know. So you can play around with those words. And Marie Claire, it's all awesome, and the magazines just have really nice quality articles, and the way they organize things, I just really like it. So that's my second favorite. And then my third favorite magazine, that's the only other one I read that I have a subscription for, is InStyle. InStyle is great because you get to see what's in style, you know, so it's pretty cool. I like, for example, you know what I told you guys about utility olive green jackets being in style. Well, I read that in here. Check this out. And then I did comps on it, and I saw that they go for a lot, and they go fast. So, you know, just knowing this type of stuff, what's trending, what's selling, just helps me in my journey of being a little fashionista. And so those are the three I have a regular subscription for and I read regularly. Now, once in a while, once in a blue moon, or when Vogue releases their special thick ones, like this is an 800-paged Vogue, I'll pick up one of those Vogues. And I'll do it just for the ads. I want to see all of the brands, who's advertising, what's going on. And then because all of their images and articles are so great, I sometimes use these images when I photograph things. So for example, I don't have a lot of jewelry for sale in my closet, but I have some, and I use these types of pages to take pictures of that jewelry. So check this out. See her face? Imagine putting an earring in here, and then the other one just like laying to the side, and taking a picture of that. Isn't that cool? It not only shows, you know, what it would look like, but it makes your photo look kind of stylish and different versus just two earrings sitting, you know, on top of something. Plus, you just get to learn so many more brands. Like, I didn't know this brand existed. Beautiful colors, totally boho. Like, I should know that if I'm gonna be, you know, proclaiming myself as selling boho clothes. I just love it, and this one is my favorite. I look through it like all the time. I even keep it in the bathroom once in a while because, you know, when you're like sitting in there doing your thing, looking through this magazine totally relaxes me. Like, I can go poo in minutes if I just look at this magazine. I also keep all my Nordstrom catalogs. I don't know, I had a whole set and I don't know where they are. But I keep them because I like how they feature things and photograph things. Plus, it helps me kind of see what's going on at Nordy's, because that's really the store that I aspire to buy clothes from those brands. I like the brands that are carried there, and so I like that. And I also keep all of my Johnny Was catalogs. You guys know Johnny Was is my favorite brand of all time. I think their clothing is spectacular. I mean, just check this out. That embroidery, it is magical. I love embroidery. Hold on, let me show you something else. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? Holy cannoli. Look at that shirt. Stunning. So hopefully one day, I'll find some Johnny Was. Oh, you guys have to see this sweater. I'm going to look for this sweater because I can't afford it new. Maybe someone who has it used will sell it to me. That sweater is so stinking stunning. I want that. I love anything embroidered. Period. And summer stuff, embroidered summer Johnny Was. Stunning. I mean, even a simple shirt like this, that's like a total statement blouse. Like, if I just have this during the summer and a bunch of different capris, I'm happy. Like, I would wear this every day. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, I collect those because I never know if I ever come across something or just dream about them, you know. Or if I see If I see them for sale, maybe on Mercari or on some other site, and they're really cheap, I might buy them and then use the information from here to resell it, kind of knowing what to price. That's that. So those were the magazines. Now real quick we'll go through the books one more time. And I brought one more out. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books on fashion. I don't have that much. But I have this Women's Wardrobe. It's like a book from the like early 90s, late 80s. And it has all the information about the foundation pieces you should have in your closet. So it's really cool. I've been through like corporate training on all of that stuff. I might do one episode on corporate fashion. I used to put on workshops talking about foundation pieces, what fabrics are nice, what, you know, how to minimize disruption in a outfit to make it more career friendly, like all of that stuff. It was interesting. But anyway, so besides having all of the foundation pieces being described in here, I love their glossary in the back. They have all of the descriptions of the things that you see on your fabric tag, the different, you know, pictures. We probably know the one with the temperature because we can tell if we can wash something in warm water and cold water, whether we can iron it. But all of these other ones, I have no idea what they mean. So I've used this book a lot. Plus, they have this really cool section on fixing things. So if you have pilling or you need to clean your cashmere, cleaning silk, wool, and how to fix stuff, the first aid of clothing type section. It's really cool. I learn a lot from here. And then they have Shop Talk, which has all the information on like what barrel cuffs are, what a bandeau is, just dictionary of what different things are called in clothing, the different fabrics, what is argyle, what is a chambray, charmeuse, chenille, chiffon, all of that stuff, and more. So this is a pretty cool standard foundation book. I highly recommend. Another one I showed you guys is The Fashion Book, and it's published by DK, and it has the history of fashion. So like going through from the beginning, like cave outfits, totally in there, through the Renaissance, story of lace, shoe designer, blah, 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 artful attire of the, you know, the flappers, the 20s. It goes all the way to go through Coco Chanel, Jackie O, and, you know, the pearls. Talks about leather, extremely glam of the 70s. I love this because I love 70s, boho, anything. It's a great book. It's very fun. It has a lot of fun facts about fashion history. Makes for a great gift. It's a total coffee table book that I think any fashionista should have. Next one is the Fashion Designer's Textile Directory. This is one of my favorites. It's a guide to fabrics, properties, characteristics, and garment design potential by Gail Bao. Also from Amazon. And it has every single fabric you can think of, and it breaks it down, and it gives you all of the information. It's fantastic. I've never not found anything that I was looking for in here. Everything. Just different types of tweeds and what they're called. Crazy stuff. Like, wah! So that's a great resource. And then the last one that I haven't used as much, but I think it's a great find. It's Fashion Design Directory by Marnie Fogg, and it has, so this, ow! I just hit myself. Oh my god, I gave myself a little lip thing. That was weird. Like, should I cut this out? Ow. Should I, oh, that's weird. Like workers' comp over here or something. Who can I sue on that one? Anyway, so even the inside sleeve has all of the most famous designers. Okay, like the luxury brand designers. So that's a cheat sheet. I should be carrying this in like my purse, but I know it all, so why should I do it? You know what I mean? So it has the history and all of the main fashion houses. So each page has a fashion house. Burberry, and the history of it. Oh, Burberry has more. God, Calvin Klein, everything. Ellie Kishimoto, Erdem, Etro. I love Etro. Let's see. Holly Fulton, Hermes. God, what girl doesn't want a Hermes bag? Shit, I'll never have one, please. I would never want to actually spend mine. I used to have a fake one, but whatever. Moving on. I don't care about that stuff anymore. So this is a great book. So this is the stuff that I use to get my knowledge. I Google everything too. I use a lot of resources online, especially Pinterest. Like if you Google different types of shirts, like let's say you don't know what a peasant shirt is, what a dolman style, blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff is on Pinterest. So Pinterest is a great resource for you also, if you're looking for that stuff. So that's that for now. Cheers! Oh, there was one more thing I remembered. Someone asked about that. I buy from a store called Store Supply Warehouse, and they have everything you need to like have your own store, a retail operation. So if you're storing your clothing, I don't know how you're storing your inventory, but let's say you bought the Z-Racks, which I did. I love the Z-Racks. Those are those really heavy, sturdy racks that you can hang clothes on. I have a top and a bottom. And so if you are hanging your clothes so that it's ready to ship, and you can easily find it, they have amazing deals on hangers, and you can buy them. I think the smallest number is 100. They have the steamers that you'd want. They have lots of mannequin options. Gigi, Maria, stop. Mannequin options. They have jewelry display, so if you're into jewelry, very reasonable prices for their stuff. Let's see. Well, even if you're tagging your clothing, let's say you really got to that place where you need to start tagging, they have all of those supplies really, really inexpensive. Just everything to run a store, pretty much. From shopping bags to plastic bags, you can buy in bulk. Notes, just everything. It's a perfect little store with very reasonable prices. They have those types of mannequins too, if you just wanted to get something simpler versus a real life mannequin. So check them out. Store Supply Warehouse. The website is www.storesupply.com. And they often run big sales, and so you can get things really, really cheap. Oh, I also like they have the boards. Sometimes I fantasize, if I had a store, what would I buy, you know? Oh, and they have the most popular, popular dress forms, you know, the ones that Anthro uses, and you can pick different fabrics. So they have those as well. So you can custom order them, create your own dressmaker form, So that's awesome. And that will cost you metal dress, hold on, because it's a la carte. So you have the bases, but they're $55 for a full one. Like if you got the zebra one, there's an off-white one you can buy for $45. So very reasonable prices. I always start with Amazon. If I can't find something cheaper on Amazon, Store Supply Warehouse is where I go, and they ship very quickly. They send you the tracking information. Their customer service is really great, so highly recommend them. Cheers! And there was one more thing someone asked, and it was about my backdrops. So I wanted to show you guys. I got them from Ella Bella Photography Backdrop. They're 4 feet by 12 feet, and I have 4 assorted wood designs. I was really happy with that price, and I wanted some variety, but check this out. They are by Pacon, P-A-C-O-N, and they have a variety of backdrops. You know, those are, it's funny because we see a lot of people buy them and use the same one, and then some people get angry because other people are using it, yada yada, but this is really what's all available. So I bought that 4-pack, and I'm really happy with it for $34.03, and if you have Prime, it's free shipping. And then one last, let's see, one person asked me about my lighting. I bought the Limo Studio 700 watt photography softbox lighting kit photo equipment soft studio light box from Limo Studio for $72.99, and I'm very happy with it. It's easy to assemble. It carries so conveniently well, and it packs in such a small little baggie. I love it. It's totally helping me out. I just remembered one more thing. Since we're on this theme of just showing you guys what I use based on some questions, I'm going to show you my first aid kit. So it's like a reseller first aid kit. So these are the things I use, or if you have a friend who wants to start reselling, like make a list of all the things that she needs. So check this out. My number one thing I use for pilling, a sweater stone. I have a shaver somewhere, but I can't find it right now, and that's because I really don't use a shaver anymore ever since I found this sweater stone. I love this thing, and that's how I clean up my my sweaters. Next thing, since we're talking about sweaters, all the sewing people out there, I forget what this is called. To me, this is the sweater fixer pull thread out thinger majigger. Okay, I have one of those. Stain Devil's ink, marker, and crayon. This is what I use if on a tag I have like ink, or if there's a stain. This is what I use to get things cleaned up. Febreze. So if I have stuff kind of wrinkled, and before I ship it, I'll Febreze it, and then I'll steam it a little bit, or I'll dry it so it's not wet. But you can't ever have enough of these lying around. I have a scuff remover for shoes. This is a dark one. I have a lighter one as well. Tide to go. You have to have those. Of course, I have these babies. I forget what they're called. Magic eraser. So I have magic eraser. I love, especially for purses. You know how you have a black purse and you have these white scuffs on it? This thing will take them out. Of course. I mean, you got to invest and buy these in bulk. Yeah, enough said. Now for shooting pictures, I wanted to show you guys. I got these at Walmart. These are great when you have to like pin things back. And I also got these ones. So these are great if you have to pin stuff together, and it just really helps me out. I do have some pins too. You have to have some pins. And when stuff is fallen off, like the Eileen Fisher tag that always comes off, for the purposes of taking a picture, I'll use those and then I'll sew it together. Safety pins! Lots and lots of safety pins! Scissors. You have to have scissors. I don't know what it's called, and what do I use this for? I don't know, but I always have it around. I must use it for something. I just can't remember right now. And measuring tape. I have these everywhere. And now that I found that Scotch makes tape, that's actually, it's not just decorative, but it really does have the proper measuring amounts, distances. I'm putting this up everywhere as well. So it's easy to quickly grab the measurement of something while you're taking pictures. So that's what's in my first aid kit, my clothing first aid kit. I carry this around in a little baggie everywhere I shoot, if I shoot pictures downstairs, upstairs, whatever. This is the stuff I always have around. All right, cheers, toodles. One more thing I totally forgot. Little travel scales for your luggage scales. If you're going to sell on Mercari, these are really cool to have around. I know because I'm going to potentially start selling on eBay, I'm going to have to invest in one of those post office scales, I think. But for now, this is really, really cool because it's super cheap. And this one, I like using this one because it also has a little measuring thing. So weight and measure all in one. And you know, you do that because on Mercari you have that weight segmentation. There's that 4-tier segmentation. So you want to make sure you give your customer the most appropriate shipping price. So that's that. That's what I use. I think that'll do it for today, you guys. I will probably make another video. Well, no, I'm committing to, not probably. I will make a video tomorrow when I'm in the office. I promised someone to do a video on a specific topic, so I'm going to do that. So for now, greetings and salutations, you guys. I really have to get going and start posting. Too many death piles. Too many death piles everywhere behind me in my closet hanging. I gotta get this show on the road. Thank you so much, you guys, for your feedback and for your likes and all the subscriptions. This is the most exciting thing ever. Love you all.